Hello my beautiful people. So I'm still getting used to this haircut and these bangs. I do miss my old haircut so much, but slowly but surely, you know, it's growing on me a little bit. I'm getting a little bit more used to it. So hopefully it's not too bad and my hair will grow back soon enough. So today what I wanted to do is talk about products that I've purchased, I've used, and I was absolutely disappointed with. Things that are no way no should you spend your money on whatsoever. These are products from the drugstore mainly and just didn't work out for me. I didn't enjoy their texture. They didn't do what they say they would do, and I just really didn't enjoy them, and they were absolute fails for me. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to talk about, this is a new edition, a new collection. It's these Revlon Insta Blush Sticks, and these are from the drugstore. I got these at Walgreens. They actually just came out with these alongside with the Revlon Color Stay Cream Shadows, and so they had 4 shades available. I bought 2 of them, and I was really excited because I really like the cream shadows that they just came out with, and so I thought like these shades of blush would be really nice and flattering on the skin, and I usually am not a huge fan of cream blushes in general, so I just thought I would give these a try. There's so many issues with these. So first things first, they actually, as you can see, even swatching on my hand, they are extremely patchy. They have these really weird consistency that when you put it on your hand, it doesn't even blend into your skin, nonetheless, like if you have makeup on. So they're absolute non-blendable, and then when you do try to blend it into the skin, it's really patchy blending in. The consistency is just awful, and the pigmentation just absolutely vanishes and disappears. Like, you can't even tell there was anything there. Same thing with the pink one, and there was one more shimmery one and one more really dark one. Do you see how that, like, the color pulls? Like, it does not want to blend, and like the texture is really kind of not oily but slippery to the touch. And I was just disappointed with these. They are like almost $8, I think, or $6.99, $7 each or something like that. And save your money. Do not buy these. They're just awful. I mean, it's just like, I don't even see this working on anyone. So, definite pass for me. Next thing I'm going to talk about is this Benefit Double the Tip, the Real lip product. And what this is, it's this little raindrop shaped of a tip. It apparently has like a darker tip on top. I don't know if you guys can see that, and a lighter bottom. So when you draw it on your lips, it's kind of supposed to be like a lip liner and a lipstick 2-in-1. Darker shade on top, lighter shade on bottom. This is another thing that is such a gimmicky thing, because I feel like, first thing, the color on top isn't big enough of a contrast to the color on the bottom for there to even be like a difference in the way that it swatches. As you guys can see, like, I can't even differentiate like where the darker tip is supposed to be and where the lighter part is. Like, it's just not anything that I would purchase on my own. This is a travel size, but even in the actual regular sizes, the product amount is literally this much of product. It's absolute ripoff in my opinion. The shade is not even like gorgeous. They have different shades from like orangey to red to pink. They're nothing special, nothing to waste your money on. It might be a cool concept overall. Like, I feel like it's a really cool concept, like a lipstick and a lip pencil in one of a darker outline. But these do not execute whatsoever. So that is a definite no way no, pass on it. Don't waste your money. Next thing I wanted to mention in this video are these L'Oreal Paris 24-hour like liquid lipstick type of deals, and I have 4 shades. I don't know what their exact name is, but this is what they look like. On the other side, they actually have like a lip balm just in case your lip dries out. And I tried and played around with all these shades, different shades, and I hate these. These are just so weird. of a texture on your lips. So this is like a more of a lip gloss formula, and you put it on. It's supposed to dry down to like a liquid matte lipstick, and not only does it not dry, it is so sticky. Like on your lips as it's drying down, it is so extremely sticky. Like when you put your lips together, like they will like almost glue together. And then what you have is this like lip balm on the other side where you're supposed to apply it. This is the second step. You're supposed to apply it over it like after it dries for it to kind of lock in and, you know, prolong the amount of time that it lasts on your lips. But what I found with this, this is just like a regular lip balm stick, and it does make the stickiness of this color go away, but it's not matted. It's still very glossy and shiny, and even if they don't claim to be matte, this is just a very uncomfortable product, and I've tried all 4 of these. I would definitely not recommend these. You guys save your money because they're not worth it. I don't know, the dark one was really patchy too on the lip, and like I said, they were just really sticky and a really weird like texture on your lips. So definite pass on these. So this is the third thing I wanted to talk about. Now, next thing I'm going to talk about real quick is something that is not the worst and might work out for a lot of other people, but for me personally, I feel like it was a waste of money. It didn't do much. It didn't do exactly what it says it would do. And they're these pink peppermint blotting linens. And these were about $5. I got these on Sephora. They looked really cute. The idea in general really intrigued me. There's 100 sheets in here, and what this is just you take out, you open it, and there's like a little blotting sheet. You take it out. It's kind of like parchment paper, you know, like what you bake cookies on. It kind of has that texture of a feel. And you're supposed to just take this, and whenever you get like oily or less matted on the face and you want to take off the shine, you can just blot this in, and it's supposed to take off the shine. But what I've found with these, that even when I am extremely like oily or starting to get really shiny on the face, they don't take away all the shine. And even though they might work in the sense that they don't move the product and they don't take off your makeup, I don't think they took away all the shyness. They did like subside the shyness and the like oiliness. I feel like they did get a little bit of it off, but I don't think they did what I thought and expected them to do fully. And they do smell nice because they're peppermint scented. But for me, for $5, I mean, that's, even though there is 100 sheets, if a product doesn't do what I want it to do and what I need it to do, even 100 sheets for $5, even though that might seem inexpensive, I feel like it's still a waste of money because you're not going to get the use out of it that you'd expect to get from it. So I would definitely pass on these. Now, last thing I wanted to talk about are these palettes, eyeshadow palettes by the brand MUA. So I have 3 of them. I have a neutral, I have a metallic, and I have a smoky palette. So what these palettes are is just regular eyeshadow palettes from the drugstore. I actually first thought MUA. I thought that was like Manny MUA, the YouTuber's makeup line, but I don't think it is because it says that they're made in China, but they're a UK product, London product, so I don't think they're his, you know, collection. But I tried all of these out. I played around with them, and let me show you guys. They are absolutely not good shadows whatsoever. So this is the metallic one, and even though the shadows seem really nice, except like this olive green in this palette, the rest are really not the greatest, and I feel like the light colors are very chalky. I don't know, you guys can't really see, but like the purples in this palette are very patchy. The light colors are very chalky, even though you guys might not see that on camera. And there's only like 2 workable shades in my opinion in this palette. And I would just absolutely pass on these. These were like $14.99, so they're not even like the cheapest palette in the drugstore. One that I would more recommend are these Maybelline ones. I feel like these are a little bit more creamy on the creamier side, even though the white ones and the light ones are still kind of chalky. But this palette was an absolute pass. Did not work. I don't feel it's pigmented enough for the price. I feel like there's better palettes in the drugstore that will do more than this palette, and I feel like this is just kind of like a looks cool but doesn't perform type of palette. So the next palette that I also have is the smoky one from the same line, the MUA Makeup Academy Professional. This is the smoky palette, and once again, I don't know, I was just absolutely disappointed with these shadows. The white ones and the more of lighter, they're really chalky. Like, look at that. Did you guys see that? Like, when I moved my finger, it just, all the pigmentation flew off. They're chalky. They don't blend like these darker colors. They're very patchy. I don't know. You might not see it on camera, but like, trust me when I say that, like, some of these colors aren't even pigmented. Like, do you see that? I swatched this one right here. Like, they're not even pigmented, and they're really patchy. They're really hard to blend in general. I would definitely pass on this smoky one as well. It's the same price, but I don't know. The formula on these shadows are not like creamy, buttery, pigmented. They're kind of more chalky, very stiff to work with. And I don't know, I just really didn't like this line, and I was actually excited to try because I love eyeshadow palettes. I love how they look. I love to test how they perform, and I was just really disappointed. And the only one out of these three that was workable for me was this natural neutral one. And the only reason why I think this one worked for me is because it has quite a bit of like shimmers, a lot of light colors, but some are pearlized, so you can't really tell how badly they blend out, and they are more shimmer, so they are a little bit more forgiving. But like, this white one also was very chalky, but there's only one chalky one and one dark that was kind of patchy. The rest of these, because they are kind of shimmery, pearlized of a finish, they are workable and they are okay. Like, you could get some pigmentation and some shimmer if you blend it out, but I feel like these shadows in general, like, they make you work more than you should. And out of these three palettes, the neutral one is the only one that I see myself that I would actually accept as an eyeshadow palette. These, the pigmentation kind of sucked, and they were really stiff and hard to blend, and I don't know, I would definitely say no way no, this is a total pass. Save your money. There's different great palettes that are worth your money. So that's it, you guys. Those are my 5 things for this video that I would definitely recommend for you not to buy. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully I helped you guys a little bit. You can definitely give this video a like if you guys have any of these products and also don't enjoy them. That will let more people know that, you know, they're not products worth getting. Thank you guys so much for watching. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, superlady246. I also write down my email now, so you guys can write to me if you'd like. It's superlady246@yahoo.com. Thank you guys for joining me today, and have a great one. Bye. Mwah.